You are now tuned into the Anonymous Source Podcast.
Welcome to the Anonymous Source Podcast, the all new true crime podcast. I'm your host, Big Dan, and today our guest is currently incarcerated in SCI Green State Penitentiary. He's doing a lot of time for, certain crimes that we'll get into. He's an author, and right now he has an album out on iTunes and all streaming platforms. That's fire. I told him it's fire. I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was gonna be some bullshit phone call, hell, relative to my community, John, and they try to sync it up with some music, but no, this is a well-produced album. So everybody, ladies and gentlemen, today we have Static.
Static, yeah, Savage Society shit. Everybody's enemy, man. Go grab that.
Before we get into, what you got going on now, which is dope, being as though you're incarcerated. How much time do you have?
Right now, I got a 25 to 50. You know what I'm saying? But I caught another case while I was in jail, while I was incarcerated. I caught an aggravated assault, and they tacked on an extra dime. You know what I'm saying? So, right now it's looking kind of dark, but I'm very optimistic, man. I'm still in court, man. I got Cheryl Stern. Shout out to Cheryl Stern, that's my lawyer, and she doing her thing right now. Right now we in federal court, and I'm hoping this shit get overturned, man. I needed to get overturned because I ain't trying to do that stretch, man. That 30 sound crazy right now, man.
Oh, absolutely. As long as you got your appeal rights, people don't understand. Explain to the people how important it is to preserve your appeal rights.
Yeah, listen, man. When I was younger, right, I used to always hear older dudes talking about it. Like, no, I ain't taking the deal because I want to be able to go up for a pill. And sometimes, I be like, man, that nigga's stupid. They offer me a deal. I'm taking it. But I understand now. I understand a little bit more. And it's every decision should be specific on your case, right? But at the same time, when you facing a lot of time, for me personally, I would rather, you know what I'm saying, I would rather fight these people, especially when you feel like a lot of things went wrong at your trial, man. So it's very important to keep your appeal rights, man. I see it every day. I'm here with niggas every day who come home off wills. You understand what I'm saying? Double life, 30 to 60, 40 to 80. So it's very important, man. A lot of dudes give up on themselves, man. You can't give up on yourself, man. That's one thing I never do. So yeah, I'm always fighting, man. I'm always fighting.
I understand. Yeah, absolutely. I had a friend situation like that where his mandatory minimum in the feds was 30 years because of previous cases. And when you're young, the first thing they throw at you, you automatically take it. And it came down to bite him in the ass at the end because it enhanced him. And the lowest he could get was 30 because he had all these other cases that he pled guilty to, and he tried to go back down and appeal them, to get his points down. They were like, well, you don't have any rights to appeal. So,
Right. Yeah, you get time barred and all that. That's another thing. Motherfuckers got to make sure they don't get time barred. Like, stay in some kind of court. I don't care if it's in the lower courts, in superior court, Supreme Court. Just make sure you in court so they can't say that you time barred. You know what I'm saying? You don't get hit with that time bar.
No, absolutely, man. And, we just give, we don't want y'all to be in these situations, but we're just trying to make light of what happens when you're in these situations. We try our best to stay out of them, but, society, they pull us in. So, for the people that don't know you, can you give them a little explanation of what happened and how you wound up with the 25 to 50?
Oh man, I was a young nigga, man. Thought I knew it all. You understand what I'm saying? And I think we both was young niggas in this pride, man. Pride and ego, man. It's the killer of a lot of people, man. And
all the time.
It was my pride and it was my ego and it was his pride and his ego that made him not want to back down. You know what I'm saying? So we clashed. You understand what I'm saying? There was a war of words. Nigga, I'll do this, boop, bop, I'll do that, and you do this, and you ain't this, and you know what I'm saying? And we both happen to be strapped. So, me, I've been hit before, bro. Like I've been hit. So I approach those situations different now. Because after feeling that shit, bro, you don't want to feel that shit again.
Oh, no, absolutely, man.
Anybody felt that shit, you don't want to feel that shit again. So
I got two on my back right now, man. That's giving me hell, man, trying to walk around every day. So I know the feeling.
Yeah, you feel me? So when I seen that he was strapped, when my brain went, oh, I'm not getting hit again. You know what I'm saying? So I reacted, and I felt like I did what I had to do before it got done to me. You feel what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
That was the situation with that. But man, I'm older now. I'm wiser now, and even though I can say right now, sitting here talking to you today, like I feel like that was the right decision. I still feel like way before that happened, it could have been prevented. You understand what I'm saying? Way before it got there, man. So, but it is what it is, man. Like, I don't know. I know we're going to get into it, but real quick, man, on the joint choices, on that track choices on there, I say, yeah, I get it. I did it. You know what I'm saying? I got to live with the choices I made, but I'm with it, though. I'm really with it. So I know the consequences that come with this shit. I know I always knew the consequences. So when I picked up that ratchet and I started doing what I was doing, I knew the consequences. So I'm not here. I'm not telling on nobody. I'm not bitching. I'm not saying, oh my God, but of course I'm going to fight to get home because I want to live. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if I got to do it, I'm going to do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the consequences of my actions, man.
No, absolutely, man. And we get caught up in these laws and loopholes or whatever. So, hopefully your lawyer can, get you through there and get you out of these trials and tribulations. So yeah, so outside of you being incarcerated, I went on your Instagram page, I clicked the link in your bio. I'm thinking it's going to send me to your album. It actually sent me to a book on Amazon. So can you give us a brief description of what you wrote and what you got going on Amazon?
Yeah. So over the years, I'm a writer, man. I can't help it. So over the years, I've been writing, you know what I'm saying, spoken word, poetry, things like that. And I just compiled it all over time, and I decided to put it into a book, man, and come out with a little series I'm starting. It's called The Thoughts I Keep to Myself. You know what I'm saying? So I published that probably right before I dropped the album, actually, probably like a week, I want to say a week or two right before the album came out. Like a double joint, you know what I'm saying? Like you get a book and an album. That's how I wanted to do it. But yeah, man, the thoughts I keep to myself, it's just a compilation of all the things that go through my mind on a daily basis, man. The things I've been through, the things I think about. And to me, of course, I think it's a great body of work, man. I would love for people to grab it and let me know what they think, man. It's on Amazon, like you said, $14.99. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing the series, so that's the first one. So I'm working on the second one right now.
We'll definitely make sure that everybody has the link and you get an opportunity to check it out. I'm definitely going to check it out. I'm gonna support. I've been ripping and running today trying to make this situation happen. Vicky gave me, as usual, last minute notice, but I made it happen. It's absolutely, but you can't tell her no. Nobody tells Vicky no. Can't nobody tell her no. I made it happen. This is going to be really dope, and she already know my podcast is going to be true crime about stories and all that. So she like, nah, I saved them for you. Boom, 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 Paul. So I'm like, all right, that's perfect. So now let's get into this album. It's an amazing album, everyone. I'm not just saying it because I'm interviewing him. I got the link last night. I dove into it. It's real deep stories. It's true stories. It's relatable stories. And what is the inspiration behind the album? What inspired you to create this album while incarcerated? And how does it reflect your current experiences and emotions?
Okay, yeah. So first and foremost, man, this is my craft, man. This is my baby. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I've always wanted to get my story out through my music or just how I'm feeling. Not even just my story, just everything. Whenever I'm feeling a way about chick that did me dirty in this joint, you know what I'm saying? Or when I'm feeling a way about what happened with my case or whatever the case is, I always want to put it on paper because that's what I do. So I had this in the tuck, right? I had a lot of music. I'm not going to say in the tuck. I had a lot of things that I wanted to say in the tuck. And when I got here, when I first got the green in last September, shout out to my man Heem. I'm talking to Heem. And he like, yo, what you doing? I'm like, nothing, man. I'm chilling, man. He like, damn, what's up with the music? I said, man, fuck that shit, man. I ain't rapping no more, bro. Like, that shit dead. Like, I got to get the fuck out of jail first. So he grind me up. He like, what you mean, bro? You tripping. Like, you got a gift, man. You got to utilize that shit. And I'm on tripping. I'm like, yeah, but I'm discouraged. You know what I'm saying? I'm discouraged at the time. How I'm going to get this shit out, man? How I'm going to give it to the people? He like, man, you going to figure it out. That's going to come later. But make sure you put that shit on paper, man. Put that shit together. So I started working on it, man. And I was like, even myself, man, you know, I ain't bragging, I ain't boasting, and none of that. But the way it came together was so beautiful, man. And it was so real. And I'm just like, I'm spitting this shit. I can't believe it myself. I'm like, damn, this is some real shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing I want people to take away from this project. Like when you listen to it and you enjoying it, I want you to feel that shit, man. Feel and understand, like, them stories is me. Like everything you hearing, that's me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was inspired by my man for real, at the end of the day, man. Shout out to him, man. He definitely had me on it and got me back on it. Cause you know, I always been a spitter, but I was kind of discouraged, and he made me do that, man. So
shout out to him.
It was a classic to me.
shout out to him. Wherever you at, him, right now. Shout out to you for getting Static to get back into his writing mood. Yeah. So, can you describe your writing process for both your music and your book? How do you find the motivation to create in such challenging circumstances?
Yeah. So I ain't gonna lie, you know, I listen to a lot of the new music today, and I'm super competitive when it comes to that rap shit. So I be like, I could do that shit better. I could ride that beat. But I mean, I'm better than that, nigga. I know I'm better than dude. Let me see what I could do on that same beat. You know what I'm saying? That's that competitive side coming out of me. So I listen to the new music, man, and I try to incorporate it into my own style, my own way. And you know, obviously I'm inspired by the greats, man. You know, Jay-Z, that's my favorite rapper, man. Every time he give me something, I feel like he dropping jewels, man. He's speaking directly to me and he dropping jewels. So, you know, just having that as, you know, my influences and shit, that's what inspired me the most, though. But I like it's crazy because I like a lot of the new niggas, man. Like, I ain't one of them old heads. You know, I'm 35, but I ain't one of them dudes that be like, oh, this new music today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be banging that dirty old shit myself. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Baby and all that. So that's definitely what keep me motivated, trying to keep up with them boys, man.
Oh no, absolutely. What are the main themes and messages you hope listeners and readers take away from your material?
Okay. Yeah, what I want people to take away is, first and foremost, that shit is real, man. I want y'all to feel that shit in your heart. Like when you listening to them lyrics and you hearing them stories, I want you to know that shit came from my heart. Like, that's from me to you. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. Number two, man, I want a lot of people to know, man, like, I'm never appraising this shit. Like, where I'm at in my life right now, I'm not appraising this shit. I'm not telling you to do what I did or do none of this shit. What I'm doing actually is I'm giving it to you raw and uncut. Like, this is what happened with me. This is what I did, and this is where it landed me at. You understand what I'm saying? So I ain't telling you what to do. I'm just letting you know, like, if you decide to take this path and go this route, nigga, this will come with that. So you better be ready. Don't fold. Don't stop bitching up and all that. You know what I mean? Because this will come with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to use motherfucking flip-flops to take a shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to put a sheet up on that door, and the guard's gonna be knocking and shit. Are you okay? What are you doing in there? Like, this is the shit you got put up with, man. Ain't no bitches in here. You gotta cash out. You gotta beat your joint in some black and white pictures of some pussy. You ain't even gonna see no color pussy. It ain't even no motion in it. So if you cool with that, yeah, like, if that's the shit you cool with, you know what I'm saying? Then come on, come with me. Do all the nut shit. Come on, come in this joint. This is the perfect place for you. But if you ain't on that, then live your life, get some money, man, and you know what I'm saying, and fall back, man. And that's the takeaway, man. I want the takeaway to be that, man. Like, but I understand that you can't tell motherfuckers what to do, because you got a lot of people that's just naturally rebellious. You tell them don't do it, they gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? You tell them, motherfucker, don't do that, because they gonna try it. They gonna see what's up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and Vic, it's crazy. Me and Vic was just talking about that the other day, and I understand that. That's why I'm not on this joint trying to preach. I'm not trying, you know what I mean, give nobody no lessons and don't do this and go to school and read your book. I'm not on that. I'm not on that, bro. I'm not on that at all. What I'm on is I'm giving you all real raw shit, bro. And you gonna understand it, and you gonna either keep doing what you doing or you gonna chill, man. But I hope you chill. But I mean, either way, come on. You wanna come in this joint? Come on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How has your time in prison influenced your artistry and perspective on life?
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. My perspective is I'm grown now, though. Like, I grew up in this joint, man. Like, I was 21 when I came to jail. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm 35 now. Like, this joint grew me up quick, man. It's a lot of things that I saw, man. You got to be quick on your feet in this joint. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that I saw that taught me a lot of lessons, man. And, you know, back then, I was reckless, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was a reckless dude. Like anybody that know me would tell you that. Like I ain't really care. Like I was moving fast, and my whole thing was like, you gonna get me or I'm gonna get you. Like, but we gonna go, nigga. It's whatever. And now that I'm older, man, I feel like I'm the one, man. Like I was moving like a pawn, man. I was moving like a pawn, and I learned that I'm a king, man. I'm really a fucking king, man. I was fucking up, man. I was fucking up not understanding that about myself, but I know now. You know what I'm saying? It's never too late, man. So I got it together, man. I got it together for sure, man. And I'm grateful for just being who I am, man, and having the mindset that I have and being able to understand the difference in who I was then and who I am now. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't too much difference in the character and the morals and the man that I became, you know what I'm saying, from when I was younger, but the mindset of the dumb shit. Like all my homies out there winning, bro. Everybody I know out there winning, man, doing their thing, loving life, living, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm stuck and I feel like I'm wheezing in the back, and it's because of the choices I made. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at it different like that, man. I gotta live, man. It's time for me to live, man. I can't keep being on porn time out there, man. I'm a king, man. I'm the one.
Absolutely. How do you maintain your connection with your fans and supporters while being incarcerated?
But I just got an Instagram, right? But like I said, I just started doing this shit again. You know what I'm saying? So as far as the fan thing, like, you know, I got the people that was pushing for me, that was riding for me from day one. They ain't really fans. That's like fam. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but as far as
absolutely.
the fans, like right now, you know, the Instagram and all that, I hope I can connect with people through that. I guess that's really my only real platform as far as getting with people and all that, man. But I would love to connect with anybody. Whoever try to connect, get with me.
Oh, absolutely. You know, me and Vic going to work. I worked our best best that we can to get you out there, man, so everybody can see and build the fan base up and hope you see the success that you need to see, and hopefully you get out these doors sooner than later.
Yeah, that's what the goal is, bro. And I'm it's looking good. I can't say it's looking bad, man. Like, but you know how this court shit goes. I ain't gonna lie, it's 50-50, man. But I'm gonna say 60-40 my way. I'm gonna say that, man. As far as like my issues, my pill issues and all that, man, it's looking good, man. But you know, man, they dirty, man.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, man. They play. It's the I tell everybody, right, when it comes to this, I like it's the truth, it's the lies, it's the gray area, and it's the law. Do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yeah, and we stuck on the last one.
Yeah,
all the other shit don't matter. It's the last one.
We just stuck trying to weave through it, man, and hope we make it out, man. What are your aspirations for the future in terms of your music career and your writing? Do you have any more projects you plan to release?
I got something in the tuck, man. I got something in the tuck. Listen, you gonna love this joint too, man. You love the first one, you gonna love this joint, man. It's this same vibe, man. Me personally, I feel like it's better than the first one, but I mean, I'll let you be the judge of that. But I got something in the tuck. I got another whole project, man. I'm working on a documentary right now. So I'm gonna drop it with the documentary and make it like the soundtrack to the documentary. So I'm working on that right now, man. And like around this time, I hope sooner. I hope sooner. But just to be careful on the safe side, I'm gonna say around this time next year, I'm dropping everything, man. The documentary, the new album, and hopefully, I had some good news, man. I had some good news for the people, man. I had some good news for the family, for the people, for everybody, and I'm on my way home, man. I'm on my way out there with y'all so I can continue this shit.
Yeah. Now Vicky told me that she's working on a music video for you. So what song is it?
Yeah, listen. Vic, Vic a gat, man. Vic told me get that paper to her. She gonna hit me with like 3. She gonna do like 3 joints for me. I said, ew, okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I really want to do a joint for that addiction. That's my shit, man. That's my shit. That's one of my favorite joints, man.
And why is that your favorite?
Huh?
Why is that your favorite?
Shit, I like, first and foremost, I love creativity, right? And I feel like the metaphor for that joint is super creative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, addicted to the lifestyle. You look good ever since you stopped smoking, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that line right there, like I love that, man. You look good ever since you stopped smoking, nigga. You know what I mean? So I just let a metaphor behind it, and it's real. Like everything I say in that joint is real, man. I fucks with the flow, I fuck with the beat, I fuck with the hook. So that's one of them joints like I like to rock out to. And also a lot of the people, man, everybody, I've been getting some great feedback on that addiction. Everybody say that's what they fucking with a lot. So I definitely, and then Vic gave me a great idea for the video. You know what I'm saying? She like, yo, we should do it like, I'm gonna let it be a surprise. But when she told me, I said, damn, ew, that's hot. So
yeah, I told her I've been lobbying for Choices. Choices is my favorite joint on the album.
Choice, that's that. Listen, that's that work. That's that work. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's my
shit.
favorite.
I told
so
you that's my shit.
After you do Addiction, after Addiction is done, you have to do Choices, man. You got to.
Yeah. All right. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. My folks, her mom, my folks' mom, she like, yo, that's the one. I'm like, I think so too, but I ain't think the people that's gonna resonate how I wanted to. I don't know though. What you think, man?
Hey, man, you know we put them both out there. Let the people decide, man. But you know,
yeah, right.
But you know, the streets is going to fill both of them. But people that been inside and outside is going to love Choices, man. They're going to love.
Okay. All right. I'm with you. I'm taking heed. I'm taking heed.
What advice would you give aspiring artists who may be facing their own struggles or obstacles pursuing their dreams?
Yeah. I mean, you know, from experience, man. Like I said, I was discouraged. That shit had me discouraged. I'll say fuck rap for a minute, you know, until my man got me back on my shit. But just don't get discouraged, bro. Don't get discouraged because what I learned is like, no matter what, bro, the craft is going to shine through anything. I don't give a fuck what you're going through, what's going on. If you got a gift, if you got talent, bro, that's all they're going to pay attention to, man. Like, all the gimmicks and all that shit, that's cool. But at the end of the day, what's going to stand the test of time is that talent, man. If you're really talented, you can really do that shit. So if you really got it and you feel like you really got it, I say just stay at it, man. Just stick with it, man. And it's going to come together. I'm speaking that to myself, too. You know what I mean? Because I ain't nobody. I ain't nowhere yet. But I know that I got something. You know what I'm saying? Not on the cocky shit or nothing. I know that I got something. So I just got to keep going, man. I got to keep going. And the real motherfuckers is going to realize it. And if you don't, then, you know, it's cool. That's cool, too. I'm still going to be me. And I'm still going to do me. So, yeah, man, keep going, man. Just keep pushing, man.
No, absolutely. Writing is a talent, man. And so just because you're in the situation that you're in, that don't mean stop using your talent, man. There's always ways to get this material out. There's people all over the world that's facing your struggle. There's people inside that need to hear it. There's people outside that need to hear it. You know, it's a universal language. So, you know, I'm gonna tell you, you know, firsthand, you know, I did some Fed time or whatever, and I wrote like 2-3 books. You know, I can't rap, man. I wish I could, man. I wish I could pen raps. I couldn't pen no raps, but I wrote some books, man. So, you know, you got plenty of time to get creative.
And you know, that's what keep a nigga sane. I mean, for me, that's what keep me going in this joint, bro. Like, I gotta stay creative. Like, I gotta do something with my time. I gotta write. I gotta read. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stay on my shit, man. You can't get caught up in the jailhouse politics, man. You start gambling and a nigga owe you E's and nigga owe you that. Oh, man, he owe me some sneakers. Bro, that shit had you in the twist. That shit had you super behind, man, on some backward shit, man. Like, you gotta stay focused on the positive shit you got going on in your life, man. All that other shit, man, you gotta cut that shit out. I don't get involved in none of them jailhouse politics, bro. I stay out there. Like, I'm trying. You see where I'm at right now. You see, I'm on the joint true crime right now. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, this is what it's about, man. For me, this would keep me going. This would keep me sane, man. These niggas be losing their mind in this joint. I gotta stay away from that.
Yeah. Just to get off topic a little bit, right? Just because I know the audience want to know. In the feds, the money was the stamps and mackerel and tunas. What's the money in the state penitentiaries right now?
Right now, man, them E-cigs got these niggas going crazy, man. Those E-cigs is it. I mean, it's nothing else. Like, you got the ice cream tickets, but ain't nothing like an E-cig, man. You got them E-cigs, you in the game, man. You get rich off them E-cigs. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, man, it's crazy, man. Yeah, see, technology changed, man. There was no email. It was no digital. It was none of that, man. Y'all got iPad. Y'all. I ain't had none of that, man. I'm hoping I get a piece of mail, man. You checking You checking every day. Anything for me? Anything for me? There's no excuses now. Like, look, I gotta tell you, man.
It's still too far behind though. We don't got no instant messenger and shit. I heard they get instant messenger in the feds now. We don't got that. We still gotta wait 8-9 hours for email and shit.
Yeah, it'll catch up, man. It's all a money grab. You know what I mean, to be honest with you. So they're going slowly, gradually bring it together, whatever. But I just had to say that because people always be asking, man, like, how y'all be gambling? Y'all ain't got money and all that. I'd be like, look, man, they find a way, man. People in jail is creative, man. Very, very creative. It's a bunch of talent in there.
Cash App the wave now. Ever since Cash App came out, that shit. Niggas send you some money right through the, you ain't gotta go to, well, it used to be you gotta go to Walmart, you gotta go to Western Union, you gotta send your folks down there to pick the money up and all that. Now that shit just gets sent right through the app. Oh, man.
Right through the app, man.
You get some money now. You get some real money now.
Yeah. What kind of legacy do you hope to leave behind through your music and writing? And how do you want to be remembered by your fans in the world?
That's a deep one, man. Motherfuckers don't think about that, man, with the legacy you gonna leave behind, man. I just hope that for me, man, I leave some type of mark, man. I don't give a fuck how small, man. I leave some type of mark in this world, man. And people know, like, when they think about me, man, they know, like, nah, dude was real, man. He was a real dude, man. He gave it to you exactly how it was, man. He ain't holding no punches. And I want to change some things, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Not to sound like too on the uppity and the too positive, man. But I would love to let my experience, man, help some others, man, help the youth. You ain't got to be the youth. Help some niggas that's out there, doing some things they should be doing. Whatever the case is, man. I don't care what it is, man.
There's people I
want to help some people in a positive way,
man.
That's really what I want my legacy to be, man. I want them to see, like, Static did a lot of good before he did, man. Like, I want to build it. I want my name on some type of building or something, like a bank or something. You know what I'm saying? Real rap.
Hey, man, you never say never to anything, man. So much can happen or whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's great. This is a dope interview. Once again, this is Static. He's currently doing 30 to 60. He's working on his appeal. We trying to get him out of here as fast as he can. But until then, make sure you go on iTunes, Tidal, Apple Music, all streaming services, and download it. Please purchase it. The brothers in the penitentiary. Yeah. Savage Society's everybody enemy. Make sure you cop it. Make sure you download it. Make sure you stream it. Make sure you share it to all your friends and family, man. We want to see this brother back on the streets. We want to see him be successful. We want to see him turn his life around. And we want to see him make change for others. We all been in these situations. I've been in them, a lot of my friends been in them, and all we can do is try to, do better than what we did before. If you want to follow him, not if you want to follow him, make sure you follow him on Instagram, static_Savage Society. Make sure you follow him right now, static_Savage Society. And also, I know y'all all got friends in the penitentiary or whatever, so I know y'all try, we don't read books. Your friends is in jail. They need books. They need material to read. Go on Amazon, look up Static, The Thoughts I Keep to Myself. This paperback is $14.99. It's not that much money. It's less than a shot of non-Julio, so it shouldn't be no excuses to support this brother and help him get back out here on these streets, man. Static, it was a pleasure talking to you. Keep pushing. Don't get discouraged. It's going to be a slow walk. I'm hoping for your appeal, man. You say 60-40. I believe in it. I've seen the system. I done seen people who've done worse get out. So, you got to keep your head high and your hopes high. And hopefully we can do the face-to-face interview very soon. Once again, this is Big Dan for the Anonymous Source Podcast, True Crime Podcast, and we're signing out.